All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tom here with another video coming at you guys, and this video is going to be about the growth hack that me and my business partner Jason have been talking about in our Dropshipping University free Facebook group recently. So we did create a pretty in-depth PDF file for everybody in the group that provided us their email. We sent it to them, they read it, and a lot of people have taken our advice and started basically implementing our strategy since then. So what is our strategy and what is the problem that we're trying to fix here? So the problem is obviously that at April 20th, April 19th of 2018, everybody's sales fell. Everybody's like impressions fell. Everybody's stores went to shit, like 30% of what they were, 50% of what they were. You know, I only had one store at the time, and my store I think fell within the first week about 50%. I think a little bit more than 50% at one point. And I was up at around like 84,000 on one account, streaming along. I'm like, I'm about to hit 100. I got this. And then all of a sudden, no, shit hits the fan. I'm down like 48,000 for the last 30 days. And I'm crying to myself. But so that big fall happened on like the 19th of April. And I was like, I need to make some movements fast. And people were telling you, like, change your location. It's your location or your zip code, stuff like that. And other people were saying, make new accounts, and they're flagging drop shippers. And I was like, that sounds like a good idea. Because worst comes to worst, I have this account doing shitty. Then I'll have two accounts doing shitty. And maybe they'll equal one decent account. And I'm only paying for an extra membership and a little bit of extra software and stuff. So that's exactly what I did. And to be honest, the results were pretty astounding. And I think more people should have done it right away, because I don't know how much longer this is going to work for, but that it's crazy the way it works. So basically all we've been doing is literally taking our account. So this really works with the whole how we use Profit Scraper, and we have the bulk delisting method and all sorts of things like that. But we have in the PDF, it's right here. So if you go to the files section and then you click over here in the files, we have the PDF right here. So I mean, if you want to go over it a little bit, this was my impressions on, this was my main account, my impressions before, and this is April 20th, I think it says down here in small letters. And then there was this random jump. I mean, that really came out of nowhere. But, you know, the impressions have been overall a lot lower than they were beforehand. And this is my secondary account I started within 30 days, less than 30 days. I started on April 25th, my secondary account, with items that I took off my main account that hadn't sold within 30 days. I took them off. I took shitty items off my main account and put them onto the secondary account that had zero feedback, literally nothing on it. And I got up to $60,000 in less than 30 days. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen too many more times again. I did start a third account, and I really kind of neglected it. I haven't really been paying much attention to it, and I think I forgot to fill out some of the information because they took down all my items like 2 weeks in, and then I rebuilt them back up, and I hit like a $1,300 day at a higher profit margin than what I usually put up within 4 days. So, I mean, it's still doable. I don't know if I'm going to hit 60,000 in 30 days again, but it did happen, and that account still regularly, it did last month like 57, and this month it's at like 70. So, I mean, it's still in the ballgame. It's not like it fell and just fell off the earth, and now you have to make another one and keep rebuilding and falling. I mean, now I have two consistent accounts that are well over 68K, and now I'm starting a third one. So, I mean, it's only growing up from here. So, I just wanted to put the information out there and show you guys that there is a way to just up your sales from the big fall that happened. Everybody's still complaining about it, and I hate people that complain about things. Just go out and try some new shit. Try something else. Like, I think it's Albert Einstein that says, like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting over and over, expecting different results. Like, that's what I feel like half these people in the Facebook groups are doing. It's like, oh, it's not working. It's not working. I'm going to cry on Facebook about it. It's like, do something else. Take some action. Like, take some responsibility for, like, your own business and trying to become better. And take the free information that people are giving you and act upon it. I mean, not everything is there, but the gist of what to do is there. So, like I'm saying, it really helps when you create. We do this all around Profit Scraper because it's so easy to just take items off one account and put it onto another account. So that's why I endorse Profit Scraper so much, and why I think it's such a great program, because I didn't care to have a second account until I needed one. You know what I mean? Now I have a third one, and now I'm coming out with a fourth one. I'm going to use that on a different program because I want to try out a different program. But that's basically the gist of this entire this growth hack that we have. So I just wanted to make a video along with the PDF file that we did put out. And I'm just going to answer some random questions, or not random, but some questions that everybody asks all the time about this subject. And the number one question is always, can I use the same credentials? Can I use the same PayPal? Can I use the same address? Can I use it? Yes, you can fucking use the same credentials. This question has been asked at least like 15, 25 plus times in my group alone. Yes, you can. And every single time people say you can't, they've never opened a second account. They don't know what they're talking about. You can call up eBay. You can ask them. You can do whatever. You literally tell somebody, if you want somebody to help you set up your second account, you can call them up and have them help you set it up. I mean, I don't suggest doing that because you should do things on your own, but I mean, you can do that. It's not going to mean that they're not going to ask why you started a second account. And it's so easy. All you have to do is bullshit to them. Like, that's what a lot of things in life are. Why do you need your credit limit increased from $25,000 to $50,000 in a month? What are you doing with your credit card? It's the same type of question. I don't know. I just want to do it. So it's basically, what do you say? What can you tell them? Think of anything. You can just say, hey, this is a niche store. This is a niche store. They're not going to go in and check to say, oh, this is like an Amazon only store while my other store is Amazon and has some Walmart. Just any type of like little lie like that. It's not even a lie. It's like a truth. Just tell them that. They'll accept it and be like, oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. And then the number two biggest question is, all right, I'm just going to duplicate my account and put it on the second account. No, you cannot have the same items listed across the same two accounts that are connected to the same PayPal. There is people that make stealth accounts and make different PayPals connected to different information, something like that. That's way too much work at the moment for this video. I don't even do that yet or at all, and I don't feel comfortable even talking about it. Yes, you can have the same credentials on two different accounts connected to the same PayPal. I think you can have up to like 8 to 10 accounts on one PayPal. I have like 4, 5, 6 right now on the same PayPal, but I only use 3. So I haven't even hit a limit yet there. So, but what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So just don't list the same items on this other account. So you need to have both of your accounts on like the same repricer and just have that repricer recognize if there's duplicate listings. Web Seller Guru does it. I know for a fact Profit Scraper does it. So I'm guessing other ones will do that too. So you can connect the two accounts. They'll tell you if it's a duplicate while you're listing it, and therefore you don't have to worry about listing the same items on 2 accounts. So those are basically the main questions that everybody asks. I mean, there's really no difference to having a second account, and it's a lot easier to deal with a smaller account. You know what I mean? If you have like 3 $40,000 stores, you're still hitting $120,000 a month, but it's so much easier to deal with like smaller stores. It's like so much less to deal with than just a massive store pushing out all this volume. So, I mean, that's all I really have on the growth hack. That's about it. So that's basically all I've done ever since the big change. And I've gone from selling like 80-something thousand a month to around 150. I've almost doubled, and everybody else is complaining about how they just completely fell. So if you take action, if you take what is said in this PDF file, if you want this PDF file, it will be in the description below. Click it and you will get this PDF file. You can read it. I mean, there's a lot more to it. We do go pretty in depth to it, and there was a lot of work put into this and provided to you guys. There's not just graphs of my stuff, and there's some mindset stuff in there and just what to do and how to go about it. So if you like this video, please subscribe. If you want this PDF file, it will be in the description, and I hope this lights a little fire under your ass to take some action and start a second account, or just do something. I mean, if you're just sitting there complaining all day, it's just not going to work for you. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry if I sound a little hard on this video, but this is just kind of what needs to be said to get people to be successful dropshippers and just not have people complain all the time. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.